In this video we're just going to talk about the often sort of bewildering array of carabiners that are available on the market. It's quite difficult when you're starting out climbing to know which ones to go for and what carabiners are specifically designed for what purposes. So we're going to look at all types of carabiners. So firstly we're going to talk about these forms of lock-in carabiner, otherwise known as screw gates. Any of these carabiners have a sleeve that will screw closed to create a locking effect on the carabiner, thereby making it impossible for projections in the rock such as this to push the gate of the carabiner open. You'll find these come in D-shaped type like this. As I say, kind of does what it says on the tin and encourages the carabiner to be flipped into this direction to load from one end to the other. Or more traditionally known kind of HMS carabiners with a much flatter and longer end and a narrower end at this end, particularly useful with belay devices or when you're tying knots into the flat end of the carabiner. You'll also find that there are two quite different styles of snapgate carabiner available on the market also. Now we use snapgates, generally lighter in construction than a screwgate carabiner. Generally use them for clipping in running belay situation while you're lead climbing. The wire gate design is clearly going to be slightly lighter than the slightly more robust design of a solid gate carabiner. You'll generally find that a wire gate will come attached to something like this, a traditional climbing quick draw. And you'll normally find that a solid gate carabiner will be used in something that looks a bit more like that, a more robust design of sport climbing quick draw. Large reason for this is that if you're carrying 14 of these on a rack on a long trad climb, the combined weight is quite different to the use of these things. You'll also notice that the construction of the quick draw is slightly different. Now, if we're going to be using these quick draws a lot, we want them to be robust, particularly when we're sport climbing, we're likely to be falling off quite a lot. And they're going to be taking quite a lot of wear. So these carabiners are generally better designed to take a bit more of that continuous use. Whereas these carabiners, while still equally as strong, won't take quite as much wear over prolonged usage over time.